and saying, who is Peter Rabbit? Well, you might heard of him, or you might read one of Peter Potter's most famous book, Peter Rabbit, or the movie, of course. Of course, you might seen that, but yeah, basically, Peter Rabbit is like now basically is basically is a well-known character for most people, and then you never start to think about it. Who actually wrote Peter Rabbit? Well then, I here to tell you that Peter Rabbit was written by Beatrice Potter, and it was first published in 1902. And basically, yes, she's a Victorian woman, yes, and now after her death, her books are going like more popular like ever before, and so and then we got one of those people who don't read Beatrice Potter books, but they might have heard of this character, but and then they watched like certain versions of Peter Rabbit. Like we got this version, the book version, and then we got the TV show version with the bag, and the movie version, and live action movie version. So basically, if they haven't even read the books, or they just only watch a movie, and they thought that Peter Rabbit's character is that from the books, but I can tell you, Peter Rabbit from the books is so different. Well, this is a video you should watch. Why? Let's get into it then. Oh yeah, this is Dragon Ball 2.0. By the way, you're watching. So Peter Rabbit, right? First of all, his story, right? His first debut book. Basically, basically at the start, as get to know who the characters were. Basically, the Rabbit family, and then Mrs. Rabbit said to her children, "Okay, then you four, you can go to the marketplace or the the woods, but don't go to Mr. McGregor's garden. Otherwise, he will absolutely kill you or something like that. Yeah, remember what happened to your father? Yeah, that's what she always say. So one day, her son just definitely like not obeying her mother, and then suddenly he got trapped in Mr. McGregor's garden, and then lost his dragon in a project. Well, what have we done? What have we done about in his book? Well, don't break in, kids. Don't break in. Yeah, don't break into somebody's property, guys. It's not worth it. Otherwise, you might be in prison by now. Yep. I think that's basically what the moral of this story. And then we got the tale of Benjamin Bunny. It would take place after this book, after Peter Rabbit survives Mr. McGregor's garden. Basically after that, Peter Rabbit goes down with measles. So maybe he got like sudden poorly when he. Oh wait, he didn't eat a lot of vegetables though. So that's why he making himself so poorly though. So that's the main thing. And then also in this story, Peter Rabbit does have a cousin though, so yeah, Benjamin Bunny, right? Basically, Benjamin saw Mrs. McGregor and Mrs. McGregor having like going off somewhere, and and then um and then Peter pardon me. And then Benjamin goes off to tell his cousin Peter, saying, "Hey, Mr. McGregor is out today," and then Peter basically well, if I would do that in this situation, I would not even go anywhere, to be honest, because I will be like in bed. But Peter thought that he might get some fresh air to get better. Well, some said you can get like, fresh air to be perfect though, but I'm not too sure. But then they did bug into Mr. McGregor's garden. Peter Rabbit got his jacket back as well, and uh, and then all of a sudden, they got vegetables, and then suddenly got a honey from a cat, and then basically that isn't like a big worst mistake for these two though, because for one reason, they put the basket over themselves, but then the cat just died on top of them, and then Peter and then Benjamin just cried, and then suddenly, basically, basically in the book where Peter Potter writes, she says yes. Oh, sorry, I can't draw what Peter and Benjamin must be feeling right now, but it's terribly dark. Well, good for you, Peter Potter. Yep. And then after that, Benjamin's father came up and basically given the cat a good old spanking. Of course, this is a Victorian era because, well, I mean, okay, the first book of Peter Rabbit is 1902. Queen Victoria died in 1903. So Benjamin's book, yeah, that's had to be come out when Queen Victoria died. But anyways, in that sort of time period, after the Queen Victoria died, basically children will be basically teachers are allowed to basically hit them in the bottoms and stuff. So yeah, so they give them like a spanking and stuff. But yeah, and until then, Benjamin's father will sort out the two boys, of course. Why not? And then that's the end of. And then Benjamin and Peter go back and basically when Mr. McGregor come back, they can see his jacket has disappeared, and basically he's most surprised at how his cat end up in the garden greenhouse. So okay, well basically he never actually get to know what actually happened. So yeah, all right. Well, what is actually the moral of this book, though? I'm not too sure. Not too sure why, but you can guys figure out figure out what it is, but yeah. And then after that we get to see Peter's growth in the next book, which is a tale of not fearsome bunnies, fussy bunnies. Um, Basically, we can get to see. We get to see one look of Peter Rabbit though. He's now grown up, and now he has a garden on his own, and we didn't get to see much of him yet, but 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 now but that gave us like an idea what is actually going to be happening in the next few books or third books. So yeah, and now is the last time we get to see him. Now then, Mr. Todd. Mateo, Mr. Todd. Right. We get to see we get to see Mr. Todd first in Jumaro and Polodok. Pateo John Polodok. Basically, if you don't know this story, basically, Jumaro and Polodok want to have children, but her owners, nah, we would do. We will put them in with the rest of the chickens. So yeah, but now. So basically, she went to so basically she's trying to find a spot when she was when she basically tried to date her ex. So she did, but then she come up with a fox, and well, we haven't even gotten a name of this fox yet into a few more books later. But that is actually Mr. Todd, guys. That is actually Mr. Todd. No, you don't agree with me? Well, in just consider this. One of his house that Mr. Todd actually owns. And last time I checked, I think it was like 5 or 4 he owned. He usually, basically, Mr. Todd, he usually like moves different houses. No, in his own debut book. So yeah. Okay. But anyways, Drama Polodok basically but never mind. Let's move on. So yeah. Anyways, that's Mr. Todd. Right. Okay then. So then. Now then, in Mr. Todd's debut book. Right. So then, we got the first basically we got to see what Mr. Todd is, and also we got another character named Tommy Brock as well, which is another character we'll be mentioning all about this book. Yep. And well, basically in this story, Benjamin's children went missing, and basically they got kidnapped, and then it's up to Benjamin to find them and also rescue them as well. But on the way, he finds Peter, and now we got Peter's development in this book. Now, basically, back in his first day book, basically, he doesn't even listen to his parents, and he's basically broken the rule. But now he isn't, and now he's just grows up, and basically, what he can do to save Benjamin and Benjamin's children. So he went on with it, and then he needs to finally find out where they gone, where Tony Bog has gone, And basically, Tommy Book and Mr. Todd did have like a fight together in this book, which is really interesting. Okay, but I guess they don't have like a really good relationship going on. And Peter and Benjamin basically finally rescue them, and yeah, and that's the end of the book. Mr. Todd, I think that's one of those darkest stories what Beatrice Potter had though at the time. No, I mean Mr. Todd is actually a really good book. I get you when I have a read with that. So yeah. Now then, Peter Warry did change a lot through the Beatrice Potter books, and now is the last time we get to see of him in the Mr. Todd's book. So yeah, that is not actually like the last time we see him. So yeah, okay then. Okay then. For next, okay then. Now we discuss the character of Peter Riley in the books. Now we need to discuss about the character in the TV show. Now then, a TV show universe is kind of a different thing from the books, no? Because for many reasons, Peter did not actually change. I think Peter in the TV show, I think it's similar to his book, first book counterpart. No, that's it. But for Benjamin, yeah, they definitely changed changed his character though. They did a change with some of the characters in the what ones in the books into the TV show now. They did change a lot. No, Little Pig Robinson is now working at Hilltop Farm. He's possibly in some sort of country right now in the books, but I don't know why did they bring him back though, even though they're going to be even though they could basically have Alexander back or Tom Kitten but we actually never actually seen Tom Kitten, but he has mentioned in the TV show though, because for one reason Peter and Tom Kitten basically yeah, if they are going to be adding these to adding Tom in, but I never actually heard from the TV show ever again after season 2. It might be got cancelled. I'm not too sure. But yeah, Peter did not actually change a lot now, but I think his character. I haven't watched the TV show for a long time, guys. So basically, the TV show did change a lot of things. No, but what Beatrice Potter wouldn't amend to it too. But we don't know what sort of time period is it though. Whether it is like Victorian era, or is it a modern period, or is it like I don't know, but we don't know what sort of time period it is in, but yeah, it is a different thing altogether now. Now then, let's talk about the movie. Whew. How could I explain when Peter Warry from the movie universe? Well, Peter is like Peter is like absolutely hate humans. I would just say that. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, in his first movie, basically, he didn't even get well with, what was his name again? Yes, Thomas McGregor. Yeah, the son of original Mr. McGregor. Yeah, yeah. Basically, this movie takes place in the modern day, and they did change a lot of the characters, though. Again, now Peter in this one, yeah, it did change a lot of things. What Beatrice Potter actually envisioned him. And now Peter was like, he doesn't even know it and done any of the mistakes after they done the second movie of it. And basically, the second movie is like sort of like a copy and paste, but now it's just what? What on earth? What on earth? This is not even actually like Peter Rabbit at all. This is like a totally different version of Peter. No, but that is just only his character though. But at the end he did like sort of like realize his mistake though. I think I give him that. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that version of Peter though. But yeah. But yeah, but other characters did change though. I think the only character I like is Cottontail though. In the movie though. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna like it though. But I think that movie is just made for like merchandise reasons though. I'm not too sure why. Now, but I think that's changed for like original like where Beatrice Potter originally made it for. But yeah. Okay, well now it's just my now is deciding which one. The book version or the TV show or the movie version. I'll go with the book version. Of course, because Beatrice Potter's books are like really well done. Thank you, Beatrice Potter. So yeah, basically. And now you can go to like any places from the Beatrice Potter universe. Detail Gloucester, that is real, of course. Hilltop Farm, that is real. And also the Lake District, that is real as well, because Beatrice Potter is like inspired from the Lake District now, and also she did live there as well. So that's a really good like place to put your characters in like the universe reasons. So yeah. You haven't read Beatrice Potter books. I will try. Give it a go. First up, you had to read it in order. No, so Peter Rabbit first. And then we got like really confusing one, which is Taylor Gloss is supposed to be printed out first before Square Duncan, but the publishers actually made a mistake. I don't know why everyone see that. No, but come down my nose, you see that mistake. No, but yeah. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you will find it interesting though. But yeah. But anyways, this is Dragon Boy 2.0 signing out.